Well, hello, my name is Troublmaker, and I'm doing a brand new series called How to Cheese. Well, in this series, I will look at how you should beat players using cheese and do it effectively. Keep in mind that a cheese, as defined by myself, is an all-in tactic designed at beating the metagame. So, if everyone is fast expanding, well, you bunker rush. If everyone is using all-in Reapers, then you go all-in Hellions. And you just do it blindly. That's the key, is blindly. So in this video, I will be doing a Thor rush, and I'll be doing it quite blind. Thor rushes were very, very popular very early in the game because people could ring SCVs around them, Zealots and Zerglings could not touch the Thors, and there's just mass repair craziness. They've done quite a few fixes to make Thor rushes just not as effective, but I can say without a shadow of a doubt that I've got about a 50-50 record with a Thor rush. So pretty good. The rushes that I do are not like, I don't do like, proxy 2 racks, although I'm sure I'll show you why that's bad eventually. I don't do anything like that. I play with Thors, battle cruisers, 20 Raxes, I do crazy stuff, and it works pretty effectively. I actually quit the game about 6 months ago, and back then the big thing was the metagame was everyone's building Bird Lords and Infestors, and all the Terrans have to use like something retarded like Ghost, Viking, Thor, Marine, Marauder, Tank, Hellion in order to beat this combination. And it was right about then that I realized there was something really, really wrong with the game. Oh, late orbital from Ice Dragon. And so I kind of quit, just because I got really, honestly, pissed off by like how much things were affecting. And now I'm back. The metagame shifted once again, and unfortunately, before I could deal with the bullshit, all this really bizarre meta play, I haven't really adjusted yet. And on top of that, I've been docked down from Masters to Diamond. Oh, idle SCV. Just because I don't really play much, and neither does anyone else. So we have a nice little tech labby here. And we have 2 gases. This is going to be a really weird play. Cheese is actually quite bad. Cheese is very easy to defeat. But what cheese does is it punishes players who are playing kind of weird. People who are fast expanding. People who are teching up heavily. People who are all-inning themselves. So we have what's called a Reaper expand. Except he has the extra gas, which is wrong. You get a Reaper, you scout with it, you drop a command center. Pretty simple. And this is what I'm talking about, just people playing very very greedy. So as per time goes, you drop the factory as soon as you have 100 gas. You drop your second gas as soon as you have the minerals after you get the factory. Okay, simple enough. When this factory is done, I'm going to build a Hellion. The reason why you build a Hellion is because you have to be able to beat off Marine rushes. You have to be able to beat Hellion Marine rushes. You have to be able to beat Reaper rushes. You have to be able to beat a lot of stuff, and the only thing this really can't beat is like a flat-out early tank. But flat-out early tanks don't really get used aggressively, and you can pretty well maneuver against them. So we have the Reaper. He's going to come up here, jump up, and he's not actually looking to kill anything, just scout. Hellions beat Reapers, even though they cost roughly the same. 100 minerals versus 50 gas minerals. So he does in fact see the armory, and he snipes it off. Now, does he suspect something? Well, it doesn't really change his strategy. He's pretty damn all in with well, actually he's got a factory here, so maybe not so much. He does run away that Reaper. It's got 8 hit points left, not too good. So tech lab on the factory. As soon as the Hellion's done, armory will finish close to that timing. Then click on to good old Thor. Thor comes out, and get the Marines coming out. This is a very old build. People were just tromping Protosses with it at the pro level. And basically, if anyone's beating anyone with any cheese at pro level, they immediately nerf it. This one's still pretty good. It's worth about 50-50. So yeah, despite having this second command center, his income's not that much better than mine. Just so I can show you guys the production tab. He's getting stems, and he's getting marauders. This is actually pretty much the build that beats what I'm doing, except instead of getting a third Rax, he has the factory with a reactor, which is just really weird. So this is my scout, and even when you're going all in, you don't really want to go all in. You want to like figure out like, is it really safe for me? And as soon as I see his command center, I know, yes, isn't that safe? By building a command center, it means he has 400 minerals worth less of units. And so as soon as I see that, I'm like, fuck yeah, I'm out of here. I'm going. Let's go. And as you see, SCV's on the rear. Okay. So, I built a bunker down here. And the reason why I do this is because I'm thinking that he's going to move his units out here and try to defend this. So if you put a bunker here, it's like a nice little flashpoint. You don't have to do this. I don't do it most of the time, but I do it in this case just because he don't really have anything here to defend this with. So I might as well, right? Yeah, I don't really have a scan up, but having a scan's pretty smart. And yeah, here comes the Thor push. Now here's the key. Thor goes in front, Marines are hitting from here with the SCVs. So here we go. Thor first. Okay. SCVs repair, and here comes Marines after, just to take the damage. The Helmet is doing quite a bit of damage himself. Thor's, yeah, pretty damn good against early expanders. And that's the game, guys. And that's how you do a Thor rush. Really, really well. Thanks for watching.